Howdy people, Swall, my name is Andre, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I actually played this game yesterday. I usually try to play, for instance, every other day or every 2 days or something like that, and sometimes even more. But I actually played this game yesterday, and I'm already getting into the game because I'm really eager to see this work, or not, or explode. But so basically, I did two things yesterday. I kind of cleared the path here, and I also placed the liquid pump in here as well. This will be the source of our cold water, but more importantly, I made this. So this should be theoretically my infinite power source. So we are going to power our base with hydrogen. I am already powering part of it, as you can see here. We already have some machines working. Unfortunately, a hydrogen generator can only produce 800 watts, but these two, they do. 480. Okay, so we have a deficit of 160 watts, which forces a duplicant to come here and work on it. Now, I could just add another hydrogen generator there, and that way we wouldn't even need a duplicant. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it be as it is. And today I want to focus on making energy. Okay, so that we can now prepare the system because I believe that the main energy source for my base will be hydrogen. So I want to prepare this for some hydrogen production or power production by hydrogen, and let's see how it goes. As always, guys, if you can, please leave a comment saying how you found my channel, how you found my video, because yeah, I'm interested. And let's continue. So this will only go, okay, next activity 12 cycles ish. And I believe yeah, I'm just gonna go through here. So I have been clearing this area of water. I haven't done it fully, but I am clearing it. I should mop this. Let's order a mop thing there. Also here. Okay, this is mud. Let's do that. So this bit of water should go into here, which is okay-ish. I can also do that. So this water will flow into here. I can also do this. Okay, this is gonna annoy our friends, but it is what it is. Let's just do that. Okay. I also need to come into here, to this cool steam vent, but more on that later. Okay, beautiful, done. Okay, now we can mop this. Right. Why did you... Okay, not a problem. Okay. He just went to another area. Okay, we're good. Let's clear that. So I'm going to replace bad things. So bad tiles. This one, I'm actually going to do this one differently. So I'm going to open this. And we need to add this there. So one of my main purposes is to start removing the bad things that we have here. Oh, another thing that I need to do, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do this today. I need to... add some more spawns, because what we currently have, as you can see, is not enough. We have 10 duplicants and we're generating oxygen for 8. So we need to increase that. So for the time being, I'm using this water from here, which is polluted water. Where's the... I used to have a bit of not... Is that... We have water. Okay. I used to have like brine here, and it's gone, which is weird, but okay. So, yeah. I'm trying to understand if I should focus on having 2 spawns here, one here and one here, or maybe 3. Use this water. How's this going? Next dormancy 40 cycles. You are... That's 5 almost, it's 4 kilograms per second. But I'm trying to understand if I should... Because we have one here. Probably have another one here. Or maybe not. But I would like to start exploring this area a little bit more. Okay. Let's simply go here, mop that. I will add this here so that we can mop it. Let's mop this. Let's remove. Okay, the purpose is to have this water fall into here, which is kind of what I want. Okay, let's mop this, that. There we go. Beautiful. That way, I am basically kind of removing things. Beautiful. See that? Amazing. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's guys. That. So I'm basically replacing bad tiles, right, for good ones. That's mud. Okay, let's... If it's either mud or polluted mud, we're gonna remove it. That. We're going to here. And I need to find... Okay, we're gonna have to actually close this. But I'm not sure if I want to... This might be like a large deposit of hot water. But I need to think a little bit better on how to solve this. That's mud. Let's clear that. I think we're okay-ish. That's sand. We can bring this down to here, up to there. Just clear this like that. Okay. We can remove this. I can also take this. Yeah, we're just going to make a few platforms here. It's going to take, I believe, a fair amount of time for them to do this. Okay, so this is the area that I need to step into, right? So I'm just first going to let them do this, and then I'm going to see what comes out of there. Okay, cancel this. I was about to screw things up a bit. Not too much. Just a bit. Okay. Go. We should not have any big issues. I like when they work kind of fast together. Very interesting. Okay. Let's mop this. We can dig that one over there. This. Let's replace that. Okay, we have some water here that we need to handle. You know what? I can actually remove this and add something there. I can do the same thing here. I can remove that and also add a pitcher pump there and a pitcher pump here, like that. So they will take the water from there, as they are constantly using water. We don't need any duplicants for the time being. Okay, now I need to... How are we at stress? 20%. Okay. Oh, they're still making that. Exactly the way I like it. Beautiful. Okay, so... this is like the entrance. Let's... So, if I can keep this here... it should be good. Right, so I can actually have this entire block free and just dedicate this area here for that guy. Okay, let's actually... that. Let's... replace those. Okay. Somebody's gonna get annoyed, but it is what it is. But hey, this will be a problem. Right. Okay. Now you can dig it out. 21%. Okay, I just want the level of the water to drop a little bit. Okay, so that I can simply go here and do that. Okay. Okay. I believe that's great. Beautiful. And now we can dig through here. Beautiful. Okay, now. I can do something like this, but I can go and do airflow tiles here. And then remove this. And we should have like a small pool of water here. Right. And I can, there. That way it's all leveled. That's mud. And we can simply remove that. Amazing. See that? Beautiful. Okay, so that is now done. That's phosphorite. Okay, now let's see what I can do next. But are you still dormant, right? 9.7 cycle. I need to be very careful with this because we might actually explode this, and I want to make it efficient. The stations are 3 tiles high, right? That's a problem. Because I'm gonna need them here. Because this is hydrogen and super hot. I cannot let them stay in that environment. 7.7. Okay, so far so good. We should be fine. The hell did you just do? You can leave. I don't get it. Maybe they don't have anything to do, so that's it. Okay, got it. So we are with 1.3 megajoules, which is fantastic. You know what I can do? I would like to start isolating this. This is good. It's a small pocket. But I would rather have it protected. So if I do this and that. Okay, this is sedimentary rock. It should not break. But I want to replace these bad tiles. And then I'm going to clear this. And it should be good enough. Let's do that. Good there. And let's just do that. Let's go and do that. Beautiful. Okay, sandstone. Okay, let's actually make the tiles out of sandstone because we do have lots of them. And I'm going to replace for the time being the sand ones with that. And I'm going to also do the same thing here. Go, we're good there. But as well go there. Remove this plant. So that way I'm going to have 2 floors. Let's make this out of sandstone and we can go all the way up here, right? And this is going to be the large area where I'm going to put the power. But the rest is just normal tiles, right? So we can remove that. Oops, yeah, just remove that. Okay. They now have a few things to do. And we're still with... Okay, the hydrogen is actually diminishing. So that's a thing. And I want to remove this. I'm going to have to add... So this should only be... brine, right? But it's going to take a fair amount of time for that to actually be that way. Because, what the hell's going... Oh, got it. That's a problem. Okay. What's that temperature? 3.4. Okay. I might actually use this. We're gonna have to clear this area. Because I might use this area for... Because we need to do some farming for the shine bugs. We have one here, we have one there. I would like to have the farming area to be kind of in the same place, but... I'm not exactly sure. We are down to 48 degrees. Or minus 48. And you have some hydrogen, oxygen. You actually have 21 kilograms of hydrogen. Yeah, I'm going to have to handle this as well. By the way, let's disable auto repair on everything. There you go. Okay, let's let them finish this. Hopefully nobody will die. that's not a guarantee. Okay, sandstone, beautiful. Yeah, now there is a problem. I'm opening new areas. New areas mean more oxygen, so I really need to take care of that. Now, obviously, more oxygen also needs more hydrogen, so that's also very good. There you go. That's done. That's also done. Let's remove that. Let's go here, remove that. I'm actually thinking about putting some... Okay, we have a big area here with water. And I believe we can just go here, replace this. And I can do that. That way I can contain it. Like that. And I can start... So I want to raise this a bit. And I want to contain it in the same place. Now, I might need to just make these two wider areas. So, instead of going from this area to here, I'm going to, most likely, allow it to come to here. You know what I mean? So, if I do this, and then if I... do this and that, and it goes from here all the way to here instead of occupying this area as well. So we have two areas, and I can go and say replace that, and it should be easier or something like that. Let's hope that it doesn't go really bad. Okay. We are getting dangerously with, we are getting into dangerous levels of carbon dioxide, but they don't need to come down here, so theoretically, this area is safe-ish. Whoa, that's not safe. Okay, we're gonna have to handle that. Okay. I'm actually going to relocate the plug slugs into here. Although they don't have... Well, we don't need them, right? But these guys released... Well, I don't know if they still release because they don't have food. So they might not release any energy. Any hydrogen. Let's see how it goes. We have 226. Beautiful. Okay, they're not exactly getting affected, apparently. Yet. But that's not a guarantee. Okay, somebody's working on that. Beautiful. And this is almost over, which is amazing. Some oxygen. Not a whole lot. Some oxygen. Okay. You know what? What if I... Okay, our friends... Yeah, they need more recreation. Well, eventually. Now, they are very good because the Bionics don't need to breathe. That's good. So, this is now done. Right? I need to improve that. In fact, this whole area will be just covered. Sandstone. Okay, that is now done. Beautiful. And they are now coming into this area here. Okay. So, the thing is... you know what? I'm actually going to... If I remove this tile from here, so if I... Let's see if I can make this happen in an easier way. So, if I tell them to go here... And if I cancel, for instance, this... I'm going to basically... If I remove these two tiles... In fact, if I cancel that... And do this... I'm going to create a big pocket... And I'm going to let this little water... So I'm going to remove these two tiles. This pocket of water will flow into this area. And then I'll close it. And it should be good enough. But I'm not exactly... I'm not exactly sure if it's going to work that way. Okay, that is now done. Beautiful. We still have a few pockets of water here, but much smaller. I can handle them much better. There you are. So that means that I can now, for instance, remove this. See that? It just became empty-ish. We can deconstruct that. Deconstruct, sorry. We can mop it. And it should be fine and dandy. I think. Gonna have to go there. Okay, so, and I can... Oh, there I have already set it up for deconstruction. I want to see what we have there eventually. And I'm going to have an area. But hey, let me just check one thing. So, we have a thing called... Where are you? Power plant. Maximum 120 tiles. Okay, 108. That seems very good to me. Okay. Let's wait for them to actually work on that. There you go. Mop that. Okay. Or you're gonna get really upset. Okay. Now let's do this. Okay, beautiful. Finish that? Dude, what the hell are you doing? Ah. You were shivering just because. Got it. Okay. Bit of a problem, but we're gonna solve it there eventually. Okay, that is almost done. Nope. Okay, but we need this pocket here to be freed. But somebody needs to... Beautiful. Boom! I confess I don't enjoy that much when they do that, but okay. Dormant. 8 cycles. Okay, good. Are you good? Oh, you're picking up food. Okay, so that's done, right? So I can now do this. Go that. I can also increase that. Close it here, right? Okay. There you go. And once they close it here, I can remove that. Go. Beautiful. Okay, now we can start pushing the water to the right. And we can mop this. Now let me just do a couple of things. So I want to sporadically kind of add some mesh tiles so that the air can flow better instead of, you know, creating a few pockets. That way, this should work better. Now, this is gonna take some time. And I can do that. Guys, thank you. There you go. It's always spills, right? Should I... Should I just go for this? Like... Not my favorite, to be honest. But it might be kind of a needed situation. So that the water doesn't overflow. This is just temporary. But so I think I need to allow the system. See that? Tile by tile the water is dropping. So it's gonna take some time for them to actually do that. Okay. Now, oh, caraças, got it. Let's copy settings, close, 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 close. Grab this guy, relocate it to, I don't know, here. Guys mind picking that up guy. No problem. Okay, so I wonder if I can now mop this. Still no. Okay. I can mop that. Beautiful. And I can remove this one, which is very, very good. And I will eventually remove all of this. I'm actually gonna, as I was saying, I'm gonna make a couple of spawns here. I can make the spawns inside. I can make them here on top. Also very good. And I can take this water and use it. Now this water needs to be... So let's just do a bit of a math. So this network has a potential load of 960. Right? Because of that. However, we have a problem because... Oh, we have we actually have two problems, but I need to research the... where are you? The salt water thingy. Okay. Might as well take care of that as well. But not the first one. It's a refinement thing, but I'm not seeing where it is. Okay. Game. There you are. Desalinator. And I might as well just take care of that. Also that, because we're going to have to start thinking about making those things. This is also very good. I do need the memory toggle eventually, but not at the moment. Canister drains gas canisters into gas pipes. That could be good. But it's a manual job, isn't it? That's probably the bad part of it. Well, let's go with it. Okay. Okay. Picking up water. Okay. These guys don't have priorities, so it is what it is. Okay, so. Okay, they removed it from here. Okay, there you are. Beautiful. Let's now... Okay, this is where things start to get into... Because they need to go from here all the way there. which is a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. And we have more duplicants. You know, I'd like to go up to 12, but I don't have all things done just yet, so I might need to change a few things. Beautiful. Let's now this, mop that. So hopefully you're gonna make that happen. Beautiful. So you're gonna make that happen. How the hell did you do that? Okay. Okay, that means that I can now. You do have some water there, but you're pushing it, right? It's slowly going to the other side. But at the same time, we can now remove this, that, and replace it with ladders. Okay, we can actually move that. Sedimentary rock. There we go. So what's this made out of? Okay, they are made out of sedimentary rock, the tiles. That means that as they remove the tiles, I can actually add the ladders. Go. And you can do this. Okay, exactly what I wanted, which is very good. That's not going to be good. Not a problem. Okay. I can, in fact, just deconstruct this. Let this water go up to here. We have a lip here, so I can just simply do that. There you go. See that? Amazing. Done. Beautiful. Let's also mop this. You can't reach that. No problem. You will be able to. Okay. So, not great, but is sustainable, as you can see. Okay, so we have this big pool of water here, and the system is kind of open. Although we have this one here that needs to be drained somehow. Not exactly sure how I'll do that for now, but can you remove that? Okay, too much liquid. You know what? I can actually, so if I do 1, 2, 3, so if I remove that, because I can drop this. Okay. So, that. There you go. And we can simply do that. So this bit of water should go here, and it should be all fine and dandy. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Beautiful. Okay, so we have some water there. Beautiful. Now what? Let's, can I mop this already? Not yet. Well, it is what it is. Okay, got it. So, we have that there. We're good. This should be nice-ish. Now, the hydrogen that's stuck... I might spill something to the bottom, and I don't want that. Again, that, and again, deconstruct that, and simply do that. Okay. Seems fairly nice. We can do that, and simply. Okay. Nice. We do have a lot of polluted things that nobody's doing anything with, but okay. Research complete. What did we get, by the way? Ore scrubber, desalinator. Okay, now have what I want, which is the desalinator. Okay. And be careful. We're getting thin in oxygen. Okay. Really thin. So that's gonna have to. We're gonna have to work with that. Okay, that's good. You're making the fire poles. Okay, next I'm gonna have to step into this area here. Still not working. 5 cycles. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let them do something. They need more recreation. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about something. Research complete. What do we get? Deodorizer, carbon skimmer, mechanized airlock. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's see if they don't get stuck like they did previously. Beautiful. Boomba. Let's dig that. You're still working, which is great. I'm gonna have like a ceiling thing here so that the water does never go into this area here. That's dirt. Okay, so let's take a bit of a look. Okay. So that means that I can do that. That's polluted dirt, polluted dirt, polluted dirt. Okay, that's good, but this is mud. So I can theoretically, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do this, and they'll create this. Alright? And this should not fall. Okay, exactly. I want to grab this bit of water, place it here, but it's gonna overflow. I need to make it all the way to here, so that's gonna be... So if I do this... I want to see if this falls. I'm not sure if polluted mud falls, but I think it does. It does. Not a big problem. This was actually, I was counting on that. Okay, we have this. Okay, so. That's polluted mud, but this is polluted dirt. Now, mud, if I'm not mistaken, does not fall. Let's check. If that's true... Oh, it does fall. Okay. That's a problem. So, if I take this, this will flow into here, which is kind of what I want, to be honest. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tiles. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 15 tiles here, which means that they are not proportional. This will overflow. So let's give it a few more. And let's just do this. Okay. Go. I wonder if I can. Let's see if I can do this. That. Not sure if this is going to work the way I am intending it to work, but let's see how it goes. I also need to go into here. Let's, what do we have here? Granite. Okay, we have granite. Let's make this out of granite. Let's do, so I can do this, right? And if I remove this, nothing should explode. But I would like to make like a little hat here. Like that. And I will also make it here. There. Now this does not need to be... this can be normal tiles made out of granite. Here. Now. That. Okay, that. So that way, I'm keeping the temperature here, right? I'm gonna make, like, it'll go all the way up to here, most likely. Or I can just shut it here. I don't know. Okay, nobody should get upset by being here, with exception of cold. Like, it is a bit cold. But they should handle it properly. But my biggest thing is this. I want this exactly. So, okay. They should work on that, hopefully. Okay, that's ice. Oh, there he goes. Let's that. Okay, not a problem. We're good. We're more than good. I can, in fact, remove that. Okay. Beautiful. So far, so good. We're not spilling into the wrong places, right? Exactly the way I intended it. Okay. Beautiful. Now, that means that I can replace this. But that's not my intention at the moment. We can remove that. We can remove that. And also that. We can't reach that, but that's not a problem. For the time being. If I remove... Okay. Let's let them do this slowly. Okay. That's almost done, which is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, sorry. There you go. Beautiful. No more exposure, and we can remove that. Beautiful. See that? Okay. They're not getting affected. They're great. And we have now gone to here. So I can simply go all the way up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can simply do this. Okay. And nobody should get super upset. In fact, I can remove that. Go. Nice. Beautiful. Let's just do that. I'm going to remove all of this. Not just yet, because I want to grab this water and also put it there. Okay, beautiful. Done. So, what do I want to do now? I can... So, this seems to fit in there. That's what he said. So, I could theoretically clear this. And it should be that. Okay, beautiful. So, I can in fact remove this. And we can simply do that. We can cancel that. Because I will step in here and I'll open this and let things just fall into there. We can... Wonderful. What happened? That's a problem. Okay. Nice. We're close to the space. Can you hear the meteors? Okay, that's close. And I might as well just go here and simply take that and open that. Good. That. Dude. Don't fall into the wrong place. You didn't. Beautiful. What did I do? Research complete. Black canvas. Large sculpting block. Beautiful. Let's grab a blueprint and then let's see what achievement we reached. Bang. Green Goddess. A masterful celebration of the deep bond between a horticulturalist and her prize bristle blossom. I like this. And I will actually eventually do it. Beautiful. What's that? Let's inspect. Okay. Rummage. And we don't need this for anything, but okay. Go. Nice. Beautiful. Let's actually do that. Liquefiable. So let's go there. 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 I don't know if you're gonna access that. That and that. That. Yeah, I'm just gonna clear this as much as possible. We're gonna have to remove that. We're gonna need... There. Beautiful. What did I get? No. Ghost of Gravitas. Recover database entry by inspecting facility rooms. Okay, got it. Okay, I can now go into this. That. Right. I can deconstruct that because I'm gonna need the ladders. Okay. Would you mind removing that, please? If you don't mind. No. Oh my god. I might have... They might not know. Okay, we have some... Thank you. Where did I go? Okay. Not a big problem, but it's one of those things that you just want to go... Dude, you could have prevented this. I was hearing something dripping, but I'm not hearing it anymore. So we're good. Okay. Okay, that is now done. That means that I can... I'd like to enclose this. So if I do... that, and if I remove It's gonna take a bit of time to do that, but okay. Let's remove that. And add... this. And we can remove that. And also replace this. Okay. That is done. Yeah. Is that perfect? No, but it is what it is, right? Okay, we're now with that done. Beautiful. Let's remove that. Okay, so that is done. Let's go here. Blossom seeds, sure. Okay, that's done. We're gonna have to go there eventually. You are 3 cycles away. Okay, I'd like to see this work because I want to see if it's going to explode or not really. Okay, now I need to think about some more spawns, okay? So if I go here and if I say copy this, and if I simply place it here, okay, like that. Well, in fact, I can cancel this, right? And we can, because I can actually put it there, right? We can cancel this. So this should be kind of what I want, right? And I can always just, you know, so we can have one here, I can have another one on top, can have another one here, another one here. So the positioning of it is kind of whatever I want it to be, but let's see how it goes. I'm actually going to open this door for now. So, not exactly interested in what could go wrong, because it seems like nothing should go wrong. Those are famous last words before something goes wrong, obviously. This is gonna go wrong here, most likely. Let's actually open this. Okay. There we go. I should be able to remove that. We can mop this, by the way. Gonna drop water here. Okay, somebody's gonna go there. We have some research being done or finished. Let's open this airlock. Open. That. I wonder how much time they're gonna need to actually make this happen. That's a good question. Okay, so now we are going to have some preparations in order. I'm going to have to clean the water before it gets there, and that's gonna be tricky. I need to take... We are running out of hydrogen. Luckily, our friend is 2 cycles away from actually being operative. Okay, they're sleeping very, very well. 12. Okay. Oxygen-wise, we are kind of okay-ish. We could be better, but we could also be worse. So I think that's a good thing. Let's mop this. Go. Okay, you're gonna fix that. Like that. I could have just removed access by accident, and I just did. Okay, let's focus on that before somebody gets really annoyed. Sandstone, okay. No. There you go. You should now be free. There you go. Nice and easy. Okay. Okay. Let's make this one also. Come on. Well, they can't leave, can they? Let's make those two. Like super high priorities. Come on. Make that happen. Please, somebody, make that happen. Okay. Done. And that's gonna be done. Beautiful. And you should be allowed to leave now. Beautiful. Amazing. Done, done, done. I don't remember how the setting is, but I'm gonna copy it. Copy there. And also grab that. Copy there. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Now this is just a skeleton. I'm actually going to have more things in there. So if I go here, this is good, right? This is the water, and this is the oxygen things. Okay, beautiful. So in terms of that, I can actually change this in a way that I can actually have. For instance, we can have the oxygen here, right? So we can go and say your oxygen comes to here for now, right? And we can remove that, and we can remove that. But now it's just, you know, fine-tuning a few things. And I can go and say liquid reservoir there. Okay, that means that. So, insulated. There you go. So, you're going to exit to there, and you're going to get inside from somewhere. Okay, and I can have the water treatment system here-ish, somewhere. I don't know. More on that later, I guess. So now it's flowing, see that? It was a bit of a gimmicky situation, but now it's flowing. Okay, now. That's one point. I really want to be there. I want to watch it explode. It really could happen. And it is what it is. Okay, so this is now done. There you go. Okay, so next thing. Let's cancel that and mop it here. That's 2. Let's cancel that for now. This will eventually just disappear. But I might just... I don't know, if I grab another one, put it on top. That's how much? That's 9 tiles. 9 tiles goes up to there. But it's not actually 9 tiles, it's 8. And if I take the same configuration, it goes up to there. So I could have another one like this on top of this, and it should go to here. So it should fit. That's what he said. Okay, let's do that. And I'm gonna set everything to be removed. Okay. Good. So this guy, let's say copy settings, put it there. Let's simply just remove everything. Okay, so theoretically, wrong thing. What do I want? So if I go here, we have it there. Nice. This is done. Okay. I can have hydrogen tanks being filled up here. Like 1, 2, 3. Or 2 in this case, right? And we can have this... go like that. We can remove this. That way we are kind of preserving the temperature here. 1, 2, 3, 4 goes up to here, so I can theoretically go here. What's that? Granite. Yeah, let's just do this. Might as well do this. Deconstruct that or remove that. And also, what's that? Okay, that's dirt. Okay, so it's safe for me to do this. Hopefully. Okay, there you are. Okay. There we are. And I can just... And with that, I can say that we're going to go here. And we can remove that. Okay? Now, I need to first... Okay, let's change this. So, instead of having this, because I need to make power. And each one of these guys are going to make power. Now, I can... make this differently. Oh, we're gonna have some water here. Well, it is what it is. Okay, it's going all the way down to here. Not a big problem. Still a lot of liquid. I'm just going to let them finish. And go. Now we can mop. And let's see how it goes. Okay, that way we're kind of protecting the temperature. Not perfect. But it's what we have at the moment. Okay, I don't like this. Now this might off gas, and I might just leave it. That's basically it, I guess. Okay, so... 0.8. Okay. So let's take a quick look at this. So that is now done, right? Ooh, I now have access to radiant pipes, but I don't have enough for that. Okay, we'll fix that later. Now, let's talk about power. Now, the one good idea is to have dedicated power for each, right? So I should have something like power, hydrogen generator here. A smart battery here. With some automation. You know what? Let's actually do the other way around, because that way I'm sparing a bit of price. So if I do this, then if I do that, and if I go here and I do that, okay. Now, what's the thing? I can do the thing that I want to, which is like wiggle this somehow. So I can do so let's do that. Goes up to here, and then it goes circles around like that. There. This is just to create a natural buffer. That's it. At the same time, if you go, it overfills, goes there. That. Okay? So that way we always have power for those guys, which is what we want. So that's the thing. They're going to make that happen. Now we need to power this. So let's do power, wire, and just do that. Okay? So this should be what we want. Okay, good. Now, we need to give water to these guys here, right? 0.6. I'm going to forget about that. Okay. Beautiful. Done. Okay, so. Okay, we have... Unfortunately, we have brine in here. And that's a problem. Because I'm going to need more than that. Because if we go to refinement, the desalinator costs 480 watts. So it needs its own power source. Okay? That's a problem. At the same time, I can't use that water because it's cold. If I clean it, it will explode. So we can't have that. But I do have lots of water around here. Okay, do I have any power source here? We have that 6. Okay, I'm gonna actually do something not great, but sufficient for now. Let's do liquid pump. Put it here. And simply do... So we're gonna have to put it in. Let's do that. Okay. That. So you're gonna pump it into... Oh, not this specifically, but let's not, because I'm going to screw this up. Let's, for the time being, do this. Okay. And let's just connect the wire here. There. And let's place that. So this pump is gonna go here, and I'm gonna have refinement, water sieve here. And we're going to receive water from here, and we're just going to add it there. That's it. And we're going to have automation. There. So let's do 10. Oh, 10. 25. And we need to power this, by the way. So for the time, why do I... Dude. Let's do liquid bridge. There you go. Okay. Much better. Okay. So we're gonna send the water here, and once this gets full, it's gonna stop this guy. Okay. Now we're gonna have to improve this quite a bit, but for the time being, this is what we need. This is only polluted water and normal water, so it should be good. Okay, you are now 0.4 cycles. Okay. Now, I am going to have to kickstart this, as always, right? And we can kickstart it like this. There you go. This is going to be my emergency thing. Yep. How much is that? Not. It's a ton of water there. Okay. Okay, there you go. Let's do 0.8. Now, this is going to turn everything on, which I don't want. So let's do that. Let's also clear everything that we have here. Right? Because I want this as clean as a whistle. Okay. So as soon as they fix this, or as they... Wow. It's not connected, which is very, very good. Obviously, it's relying on this energy thing here, but... For the time being, it's all we have. Okay. Beautiful. That's going to be a 5.95. Okay. Okay, and I am about to leave. I gotta go. I just want to have this working, and that's it. You are now active. Opa. Let's see if this is gonna be like a yay or a really bad thing. It's still idle. Erupts in 0.6 cycles. Okay. It's half a kilogram per second. Okay. Let's auto that. Let's lock that. And we can deconstruct that. Clear whatever's there. Put a door there. I have a door here, don't I? Oh, okay. For a split second I went, okay, something's really bad. Do you mind taking that, please? 0.3. I'm actually gonna have this work at the same time, pretty much, most likely. Guys, let's do that so that they remove this immediately. Or not. Okay. Moment of truth. Let's see if this is really gonna work or not. It's still gonna raise pressure. Oh, there you are. Gas pump at -8. It's gonna be a really big problem. 10, 8, 7. Okay. Oh, I forgot one thing. Okay, I completely forgot about one thing. Shh. One major thing. But it's a requirement. If I do this, Atmos sensor. There. Okay. Okay. Now, it did work. But I am going to have to change this. I'm gonna have to deconstruct this and make this an emergency. Okay, more on that later. Something goes wrong every time. That's a problem. Okay, they're still doing that. Okay, let's see if I can fix this, like, super fast. Easy. How come you accessed one, not the other? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to wait for it to stop doing what it's doing. Caraças. Okay. Go. You are making that. Easy. Okay. I need you to stop. I like you to be working, but I need you to stop. By the way, I need this to be a priority 0. And you're gonna be a 5. This is gonna be a bit of a problem, but it is what it is. But at least the gas pump is quietly at 13 degrees, which is exactly what I want. And if you look at this, the water is flowing quite well. I just need it to stop. Okay. Let's deconstruct this. Also... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Guys. Do this super fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We need this now. Now, 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 now. Come on. Guys, please tell me that you can step into here. I'm expecting you to be able to do that. You can. Do this now, immediately. Okay, you're gonna be above 1,000. You're gonna do that. Emergency. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Although we now have carbon dioxide there. Let's do below. Come on, guys. Do that. Please finish that now. Come on! Before that thing erupts again. Okay. Now I need this to clear all of the carbon dioxide. Come on. Come on. Before it goes back online. Come on. We need this, guys. Please. Almost there. Almost there. Yes. Okay, so this is a total vacuum. And I was able to... whoo! Nice. We do have some carbon dioxide. We're going to... we're going to have some issues. That's for sure. But... we're now with some... we now have the source of our hydrogen thing done. So, this should be working. We can lock this. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so... we're now with water. And we're now doing things. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. I know that's wrong element damage. Let's do 10. Okay. Somebody should go here to make this work. There you go. And we should now have this working, which is great. And it's going to take some time to actually take effect. Okay. Whew. Beautiful. So this is kind of working. Okay. Gas pump, 11 degrees. Now, due to the fact that I'm going to have to wait for this to reach 1,000 grams, it might get heat up a bit more. Or not. Okay. 15, 16. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Not bad. Okay. So we are now with hydrogen, which is amazing. I'm actually gonna have this as a screenshot, probably. I don't know. Guys, I gotta go. So we now have that's above 450. So if I am seeing this correctly, we're done. Okay. Let's actually dig this here. Because I want this polluted water to fall. You can disable that. And there we go. Wow. Go nice and easy. Amazing, super amazing, great, spectacle. Amazing. Okay, so this changes a lot of things. Let me just do one thing. So let's actually do this. You, my friend, are now responsible for this. Okay, so we're gonna have the spawn below responsible for that, the spawn above responsible for that. And things should be much better, right? And that is what we want. Okay. Is that water? Not a fan. What did I do? Okay. 7 degrees. Now we have a problem. Because now that we have... Yeah, I'm going to save the game here so that I know on the next video that I need to actually change this. So, we now have a good source of hydrogen. That means that we're now going to have more hydrogen than what we know what to do with. So, I will have to make an infinite hydrogen storage. That's it, guys. I gotta go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this little gameplay, and as always, hope to you all in my next video. Bye-bye. Forgot I was doing something.